Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It's Tuesday morning. It is March 24th and it is 2:40 in the a.m. I'm going to start off on a positive note. I combed my hair today, but as you can see, the product is not quite holding what it needs to hold in place. Of course, my hair is still kind of damp, so let's see what it looks like when it dries. All right, that's the positive note. I combed my hair. Now, let's get into how my day ended yesterday. And it was not in any way, shape, or form considered good. Yesterday, I want to say about 1:45, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I learned of the passing of a toddler from an OD. You heard me correctly. Now, as you recall, I share that I work as a substance abuse counselor, and I have a field of expertise. I have a secondary credential in that I am specifically a women's treatment counselor who deals with pregnant and postpartum women. Now, I am oftentimes the liaison between a treatment facility and Child Protective Services. So as I heard the story, I immediately went to the newspaper to get the details. Now, the particular person is not anybody that I've dealt with, but I went to the newspaper to get the details to even verify that the story was true. Unfortunately, the story was true. Unfortunately, it's not the only story of that nature. There was a story about a child playing in the park and came in contact with fentanyl and passed away as a result. You know, this particular story just messed me up. It messes me up anytime I have to deal with the child aspects of any particular case, any particular situation, because I know the babies are collateral damage. Adults make choices. And I'm still processing my thoughts and feelings around the situation this morning. Now, as I'm driving home, deep in thought, there's a particular stretch of road that I must take in order to get home, unless I want to go all the way across town and then come back around Golden Gate Park. So you're familiar with that name. Golden Gate Park is, I want to say, the West Coast take of Central Park for New York City. But anywho, I'm taking this particular passage, and I get to a light. The car in front of me is turning left. The car behind me is leaning on his horn. I mean, leaning on his horn. So I look out of my driver's side window and I do the New York gesture. I'm driving here. And no, I'm intimating that there's a car in front of me that's turning left. He's still laying on the horn. Finally, the car turns left. And as I progress, the person that was behind me, leaning on his horn, has now pulled up beside me. And this fool, now I got my music blasting because I'm zoned out from the news. This fool starts to talk. And I said, what? So I turned my music down. He's like, there's no left turn there. And if we had both laid on our horns, then we could have gotten where... What? Then he said, hey, I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. I looked at this fool and I said, so am I. You know, and it's like, your leaning on your horn didn't make that person turn left any faster. Now, in all my time driving this particular stretch of road, I don't recall seeing a sign that said no left turn. But hey, it might be there. I just don't recall seeing it. I'm going to check it out today when I go home. But your leaning on the horn did not make this person turn. And me joining in your assholery, and then yes, I did say that, is not going to make either one of us get to point A, from point A to point B any faster. So I guess I'm just somehow driving just to be driving because he's trying to get from point A to point B. Now, immediately after he's talking to me and I was like, whatever, he turns. So you didn't have that far to go that required you to lean on your horn like that. You know, I'm trying to get from point A to point B in one piece, intact. And this particular stretch of road is questionable at best. It has tracks for the transit train. It has 2 lanes. It has a funky, like, dog leg kind of turn to get to a supermarket. There's always trucks double parked because there are several markets on this road. Yeah, so bruh, you had all of 2 minutes to wait, but you had to get somewhere, as T.I. would say, expeditiously. Get out of here. Your blood pressure must be ridiculously high that it required all that. And you left no room, no space, no grace for anybody else on the road. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. So I'm starting today with the residue of yesterday.